Good evening, Twitch. Happy Fantasy Star Friday, and long weekend to all you Canadians out there. Uh, so tonight I actually having a hard time thinking of something fun and interesting to run. So I'm just gonna start off the night with just a straight out speed run, just to see how fast we can get this done. Um, Looking at the mission board, we have Kiran and Nervous, which are both mid game. Ladea, which is semi-early game. Garbage Tower, which should make some people happy. Mile Ranch, should be right off the bat. Talk to Seed, to find the Alshaline for that. Rappy Cave, mid to late game. Hangar, pretty well right off the bat. So we got a couple things to do right at the beginning. We've got a bit of mid game and a little bit late game just to kind of guide our Seed a little bit. But it seems like we need Ice Digger, the Torch, the Wand, and the Alshaline. So we need 4 items we gotta find in this run. So hopefully we'll have some good loot luck. And away we go. And go! Okay, so we're starting here. Where are you on? Boy in Shadow. Recover. Dual Android. Oof. Grizz got Vision and Corrosion. So not off to a good start here. Actually, I don't need items. I need... or weapons. I need items. That's what I was looking for, like, right off the bat here. That's about all we can do right off the bat, but at least we got something to start us off. So it looks like we're going to complete the hangar pretty much right off the bat here. Dumpster, doesn't look like you're sleeping. It looks like you're actually typing in my chat right now. What's going on, dude? It's been a little while. Thanks for the good lucks. Lady Starboard, always nice to see you. Attempting at sleeping. Well, if you're as good at sleeping as you are as running this game, then should be a breeze, dude. Oh, we got the Alshaline right off the bat, so there's that. Okay. So we did the hangar. We're gonna go to Red Cross to start. Oh, great. Yeah, I'm gonna do the weekly off camera, just so that there's no stream sniping or anything. But that's always fun. Hootie and the Blowfish, really? Wow, there's an artist I haven't seen in a long time. Oops. Ah. Well, we got the plate key. Nice. Let's go to Zealand. It's gonna be shaking the rust off a little bit. I haven't played one of these seeds in over a week. Well, about a week, actually. Been concentrating mostly on... oh my goodness. Concentrating mostly on ALTTP, and yesterday we had a little bit of an episode where we weren't feeling very well over here, so... Laser Axe, nice. It's working again, Mara. It actually just kicked back on. I let it sit for about an hour, and now it's running. So, my Oh my god, hurry up. Thanks, IG. My wife's brother is an AC tech as well, so if anything goes awry again, he's gonna pop by on Sunday to come take a look. So, he thinks the capacitor probably just overheated, or it might be starting to become weak or something. So, thing's only 11 months old, so it's kind of stupid that it failing already, but stuff happens. My god, hurry up. That's what happens when I try to game and read chat. Nice. So we did Zealand. Motoring. Passage. Reset. Yeah, it just needed some time to cool down, I guess, but it's working again, so we're happy. Otherwise, it was going to be a very long and uncomfortable long weekend here in Canada with no AC and like 31-degree weather, so I'm glad I do not have to suffer through that right now. Yeah, I was fiddling around with some of the settings. So I got a new headset. I don't know if you can see or tell. And the way Windows 11 works is it does its sound profile based on the device that's producing the sound. So with a new headset comes having to reconfigure all the... Oh, Jesus, IG, that's brutal. I had to reconfigure everything, and I wasn't sure if I got it right back up to snuff. I'll adjust it in a little bit. Let's see. Open the old volume mixer back up. What about that? Is that a little bit better? Stupid son. Stupid dumb idiot son. Yeah, basic. Guess who's getting a banhammer? Who is getting a banhammer? Am I getting a banhammer? Mare, are you making me a banhammer? Oh my god. Is that better sound-wise? Stupid Windows 11, you basic. I'm just gonna have to pretend yes, because you're not answering. Okay, so you found our dues. Idiot Windows. What's going on, AG? Yeah, a Mjolnir banhammer. Sounds good to you? Excellent. And I thought it was a good idea. Yeah, it was a good idea. It was a great idea, actually. Bye, wife. Yeah. Fooling around with FF1 Rando. Nice. Is that was that your PB that was posted in the bazaar? I saw somebody post it. I just didn't look at. I glanced at it quickly and I wasn't sure. I really gotta get a chat closer to my game window. This is getting hard to do. 2 hours, 25 minutes. That's awesome, man. Right? If only Grizz could wield that. We should rename the Victory Axe Stormbreaker. Oh my god, I just found a new joke item. Ooh. That's not what I wanted to see. Zelda times, yeah, nice. Especially for, like, basically, like, a first playthrough, that's pretty fantastic. Just a Posy Bolt, that's alright. I really gotta shake some rust off. This is awful. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to give FF1 Rando a shot. I've never played a single Final Fantasy game before, and it seems like a good place to start. Screw vanilla. We only play randos on this channel. Retro randos. I haven't streamed in a while, Mara. Probably since like Saturday of last week. I just haven't really felt up to it. Oh, crap. Okay, well, we'll just have to do that. Pause the bolts. Attack. Boy, I guess, because I completely forgot to equip everybody's weapons. Because I'm basic. I mean, that worked out alright. Yeah, like I said, I just haven't really felt great all week, so... No, you weren't missing anything, and I totally did not grab another telepipe, or even look for another telepipe. And nobody's got one, so okay, we're doing this a long way. So apparently this isn't a speed run. This is more of like a let's shake the rust off run. Maybe we'll try again after this. Surprised Mr. Punch isn't here. This is a garbage tower seed after all. He should be like loving this. Come on. Okay, well, we're gonna go and fight some... Actually, I want to check a shop quick. Then we're gonna go fight some apples. We'll do the apple grind. Okay, that's not at all what I was hoping for. Do I have a dragon's tear yet? I do. I do have a dragon's tear. Can't use that in town. Well, I'm here. Might as well get Raja some armor. There was nothing there. There we go. Second attempt. Hi, Jammer. Phone on. Ryuka, nice. Oh, that's a Pinus. Yep. Okay. Alrighty. I don't know if my macro. That was the only one. Okay, good. That's fine. We've got what we need now. Who has it now? You got it. Perfect. Back to Kaderi. Well, we're only level 12. Let's actually do Zeo's Fort. We'll be fine. Well, we can do the plate system too. I can get that check done. We did the Academy. We can do Zima too while we're here, actually. Realizing I had the Alshaline right off the bat, I probably should have done Zima, like, upon entering it rather than leaving. And this emulator's still hitching. Like, I really don't know what's causing it. SNES emulator runs fine. I wonder if it's just Genesis. Or this game, maybe? Okay, well, we are going to flare, cause a bolt, vision, sure, and I still did not put armor or anything on. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, let's not do this. This is a disaster. It's possible, but both fusion and inefficient blast processing. Both the can use Zerk. Both emulators do it, I should say. Echo Mail, Laser Axe. There we go. But like I said, SNES emulators only run just fine. It's not an issue there. I wish my CPU had more efficient blast processing. Diesel ring. Here you go, Grizz. All right, this is exactly what's gonna happen. We're just gonna shake the old rust off here. Where's my Alshaline? There it is. Come on. And Deranged, I can't believe you've got the you did the weekly already. Like, I literally just posted it, like, what, an hour ago? Hour and a half ago? No, maybe closer to 2 hours ago. It's crazy, man. Do you like it better on Fridays rather than Sundays now? Like, I figure that more people had time through the weekend, and that Friday would be probably the best chance for everybody to, you know, get through it. Excellent. Did you play at LSB? That's okay. You may have nothing to do and no job, but you're definitely not a loser. Definitely not. In fact, you're living my best life right now. If I could just, you know, not work, I'd be very happy. There's nothing more unappealing to me than sitting around a workplace for 9.5 hours of my life doing mindless repetitive tasks. It does not appeal to me one way or the other. Well, that too, and 100% that sentence. Yes, and so more good news that I haven't announced yet other than my new headset. I am on a 9-day holiday. 9-day vacay. I have nothing to do, and there's going to be so many streams, so many rando runs. And that's my plans for the week, actually, IG. I just announced them. More streaming, more rando runs, more multi-worlds, more PS4, maybe some, you know, just I have time to get stuff in and do stuff right now, so I'm that's my plan. Yeah, man. Okay, so Ren's dead. That's a thing. Hey, Lynn, what's going on, man? We just killed Ren. Ren's dead. That's a thing that's happening right now. Death is preferable to retail. You know what? I honestly could not agree more. Oh, IG, you caught me off guard, man. Did you know that Canada has less gravity than anywhere else in the world? Fun fact. Ren's dead. That's unfortunate, actually. I don't know the science behind it. I just know that it's a fact. Intrigued. Ugh. Stop the timer. So the Hudson Bay region, the average resident weighs 1/10 of an ounce less than they would anywhere else. So it goes back to about the last ice age, which ended over 11,000 years ago. During this period, much of Canada was covered by a giant glacier called the Laurentide ice sheet. Ice is really heavy, so when ice began to melt about 21,000 years ago, the earth underneath it began to slowly spring back. However, the Hudson Bay region is still deformed to this day, and so has less mass than it should. Less mass means less gravity, which explains why you'll weigh just a little bit less when you set foot in that part of Canada. All that's left of the Laurentide ice sheet is the Barnes ice cap in the middle of Baffin Island in northern Canada. Unfortunately, due to global warming, it may not be around for that much longer. So there's your answer. That is an interesting Canada fact right there. Oh, I've got some rust to shake. Holy mackerel. It's amazing. It's amazing what you lose when you haven't played something in even a week and a half. Holy mackerel. Which means closer to the tournament, I'm going to have to start practicing daily seeds just to Get in race form. Like, holy mackerel. And I'm also spending time talking to you fine people, so, you know, there is that, which is fine. I'm not, I'm good with that. So I'm not fully concentrating on the game. It is, yes, the tournament has been announced. It is going to be, Lady Starbird's here, and she might be able to shed a little bit more details, but signups were actually just the other day. It's probably going to be in the fall, October-ish. Yeah. I need that. Start September 17th. There we go. Yeah. Okay, well, this should be fun. I have Sashu. That's cool. Corrosion. Saddle does not work on androids or robots. Wish I had something. Just something. I have absolutely already signed up, yes. It was like the second they were posted, I signed up. Oh, we did talk to Seed already, I guess. Well, hi Jam, see what that does. Phone on, sweeping, corrosion. Wow. There we go. Stop moving. Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the channel. It's not vanilla. That's why the lack of macros, but yes. I probably should have at least set something up because I knew what was coming. Because I did check this location before I dipped in to fight. But it's not vanilla. So we got our crystal here. So Mile is now done. I guess we could probably go and do Ladea now. Welcome to the channel. This is your first time chat. I'm Captain Canadia. I do Phantasy Star 4 randomizer speedruns, which, let's face it, this is going to be less of a speedrun, more of just a run. I've also started playing A Link to the Past randomizer. And I think I'm soon to start playing Final Fantasy 1 randomizer as well. But generally, the only macros that I tend to use consistently are at least getting the buffs up and ready. Which I will make one probably when I get to the top of the tower. Hawaiian Punch is missing all the fun because this is a garbage tower seed, so I do have to make my way there. For anyone not familiar with the randomizer, I have to get through a set mission board, which, if you looked underneath the picture of the Alcidian, that's the mission board that I have to get through in order for the edge to open up. So we're gonna leave that. We're gonna leave that macro alone. So we're gonna do Ren, Barrier. We're going to use Raja's the ban. We're gonna use Grizz's Vision. Nobody has Saner yet, huh? Super unfortunate. I need a Swift Helm. I don't think I picked one up anywhere. No, I didn't. That's okay. I guess for now, you can just attack. And you can pause a bolt, I guess. We'll do a quick save and we'll fight. Torch is in vanilla location. I sure hope not. I certainly hope not. DF2 is always not fun to see. Oh, maybe we'll make it through Ladea. We still haven't done Tano yet, so there could be there. Goodbye, Han. Oh, you survived it. Look at that. Okay, we're gonna flare. You're going to pause the bolts. You are going to... You have barrier 2 now, huh? Okay, cool. Oh, Death Spell. Oh, that is what I could have used like a long time ago. You can Saint Fire, and you will use the Guard Rod, wherever that ended up. Near the back. Oof. You can go back to the Guard Rod. None of you... Yeah, the... Wow. Well, that was not at all good. No, actually I have not, Lynn. Oh, this is not good. Saint Fire. The androids are all dead, so that's great. DF2 is a pain to run into literally anywhere. That and lack of healing. Oh, Han's dead now. Great. This is going swimmingly. Haha, nice. We got through it. That was super close. Haha, Raja. And the Valhalla key. We're okay with that. So, Han is dead, and I have no one else with... Actually, no, yeah, Raja has it. Raja has Ryuka. We'll flip back here. Okay, one more macro I'd like to do is get Raja to use Death Spell. We are going to go to the fort. Raja's your boy, huh? Everybody seems to have their own favorite character, which is interesting to see. I like Rune for the most part. He is probably one of my favorite characters for sure. Don't have him in this seed, so that's kind of unfortunate. But maybe next, after this run, I will try the Rune Open seed set flags. Chaz. Nobody likes Chaz. Everybody hates Chaz. Yeah. LSB, you love Kira. Nice. So, CL, have you ever seen Phantasy Star Randomizer before? Like, have you ever seen a... Oh, the stats, yeah, right. Grandfather Doran. Good night, Generis. CL, have you seen a... Oh, there's my Swift Helm. Yay! a Phantasy Star randomizer in action before? Is this your first time watching? Did you know they existed before? Chaz only if Alcidian, and Grizz only with the Victory Axe. Level 22. I think I should try kicking. Yeah, I'm gonna give Kiran a shot because it is literally my next. Did Mile Ranch. I'll come back and do Rappy Cave after. I've forgotten Rappy Cave. That is super unfortunate, man. I'm so sorry to read that. To have read that, I should say. That was, haven't come across it yet, yeah. So Lady Starbird, who's in the chat, is actually the creator of the randomizer. She did a phenomenal job. So how it works, and what else, since I'm not gonna get any, like, speed records in this seed because my gameplay is absolute, dog crap right now. But basically, how it works is the entire game is open. Here, I'll stop for a second to kind of explain things to you a little bit. So how it works is if you look at the tracker, like all the locations and the items in the tracker, everything white is I can go to any of those places right off the bat. Anything that's in red means they're locked behind an item. You know what, IG, I really like you too. You're good people. You're basic, but you're good people. And anything in red is locked behind a key item, and everything green means I have the key item to be able to do it, which I have done those ones already, actually, now that I think about it. So the point of the randomizer is to get through the mission board, which is basic necessity. To get through all those missions, which open up the edge, and then in doing so, you do have to do the checks to find your key items to finish the seed, as well as you also want to make sure you have the money to buy the right armor, the right upgrades at the right times. The bosses are all randomized, so you can encounter any boss, any major boss in any major boss location, any minor boss in any minor boss location. The bosses have the stats of the area they're found in. So, for example, the Dominators had the Sandworm stats. So all three of those Dominators had 1,500 hit points, plus the same attack and mental and all that. So there's certain bosses you definitely don't want to run into in certain spots. DF2 in Ladea is not terrible, but if you run into DF2 in like somewhere like Courage, which is a high mental spot, that's just spells recipe for disaster, essentially. Same with Rephase. You run into Rephase in a high mental spot like Courage, you're going to have a bad time. So it's always different, right? Different weapons, different items, different chest contents, different key items in each check, different bosses, different spells, different characters. It's a lot of fun. It's a super awesome take on just an absolute classic game. So basically, where I'm at, I'm running around mid game. Yes. Lady Starbird has the HTML. You should pin that LSB in the Discord. Pin a link to that. Items are indeed randomized, so any chest can contain any item, for the exception of guard items, which guard weapons are, or sorry, not guard weapons, guard armor has to be traded for. It is pinned. There you go, Lynn. Guard armor has to be traded for. You get items called Dragon's Tears, which you can find, and then you have to, for example, Rocky and Monson, sorry, you can trade for the guard armor. The Sick Kid in Tarinko, you can trade for the guard mail. The Lost Girl in Kaderi, you can trade for the robes, and so on and so forth. Guard weapons, lacquo, anything can be found in any chest, for the exception of key items, which are found only in certain places, certain chests, or yes, your mission tracker, the one I'm using, the mission board thing, the HTML file. So of course you start with a random team, and then that random team has so many slots and so many, and out of a certain pool of skills or techs are essentially what they can learn randomly. So far, yeah. So basically, we're heading off through Kuran now. And we don't know what boss is going to be there, so we're kind of hoping for the best here. But yes, Lady Starbird is the creator of this rando. She poured a ton of work into it. She's also a streamer, so definitely give her a follow if you haven't already, and check out her work. There is a Discord, Lady Starbird. I don't know if you want to pin the Discord for the Phantasy Star 4, so if you're interested in following along, playing for yourself, we'll get you a link. Oh, yeah, exactly. Yep. Perfect. There's a Discord you can check out to follow us along, play for yourself, learn the game, you know, whatever. Dark Falls. Not my favorite fight. And this is why. That's 100% why. Not my favorite fight. And, oh my god. Okay, well, Ren's dead again. Raj is dead too. Shoot. God. Man. Yeah, that was something. That was a thing. He's a Swift Helm, actually. Wait, why did you have that? Why did I give you that? There we go. What's going on here? Oh, thanks for the follow, man. Really appreciate it. It's nice that you want to follow along and watch more of this mediocre gameplay, because I'm just shaking some rust off. I haven't played in a little bit. Oh my goodness. Sleep streams. Yeah. Too much ALTTP. Yeah, exactly. Too much ALTTPR and not enough Phantasy Star 4. We're gonna miracle this time around because holy crap. Oh my goodness. Actually, you've got Saint Fire. You know what? Nuts to the seed. Let's roll something new. Somebody tossed me out an idea. Let's roll something different. I'm actually sick of that seed already. Let's start from the beginning. Let's show our new friend what Phantasy Star 4 rando's about. Rune Open Seed. Okay. So Rune Open Seed is probably the best way to go. So we force rune. Oh, okay, yeah. No, that's all good. But definitely, like I said, if you like what you see, give Lady Starboard a follow. It's literally her creation. So, rune open is forced rune, and what are the flags for the rune open? You're gonna have to remind me of the flags. Yes, I do think you're the creator of the tournament as well. So another thing, CL, there's going to be a Phantasy Star 4 randomizer tournament coming up in the fall in September. And you should definitely check that out as well, because it's going to be epic. We have a lot of really good runners. As Lady Starbird said the other day, I am one of the top runners. One of the. Definitely not the best. It's just I haven't played in a little while. Oh, perfect. Thank you. Perfect. Oh, so we're not starting with the lap. Oh well, randomize. Okay. No lap. No magic laps here. Okay, let's switch her open. Gotta get good. No being spoiled. So, our hunt missions are going to be different, which they are now displayed. Smash or bust. They're now displayed at the beginning here. We have... I'm gonna move that. Wreckage. Ladea. Meow, Ren. Talk to Meow, talk to Ren. Hanger, Climate, Kieran, Myrle. Hanger, Kieran, Climate. You got one of those too? Yes, there is Rune. Rune is forced into the seed. Nope. No, I want to reboot because I did not mean to start it. I forgot the last... Oh, sorry. The confirmation just... So if you're in a race with another person, to make sure that you guys are... You like the two racers have the same seed, there's a confirmation. So what the confirmation is, you can use it to confirm that you are running the same seed. So you'll see that Grizz, Anna, Demi, Alice, and Lutz just means that this is this seed. You know, so there's no mismatches in race settings. Yeah, but that makes the tournament more interesting, Lady Starboard, for sure. Climate, Kieran, and Mile. Okay, Mile Ranch. Perfect. Okay. So we got our... and I think we start in Silence Tower, so... Perfect. So this is a party. Yes, we do have Forced Runes, so he's one of my favorite characters. Oh, no! Alright. I'm gonna let it go for 7, 8, 9, 10 seconds. We're good over here, I promise you. I'm okay. Yeah, so you find out what your party is once the seed starts. Then you know exactly what you're working with. I'm gonna go to Desolus first. So what I like to do in the beginning, CL, is if I start in space, for instance, like Desolus or Rycross, I like to do the space checks first and get them out of the way. It gives you a chance at early gear. Check my stats. Negatus to start. Beautiful. And Legend. Also beautiful. Cover. And Explode. Oh my god, I like it. So we're going to do that. And we're going to do that for number 1. Then we are going to do that. Start with those macros. Okay, so we got a couple, some things there. Once I click start, then I click my timer generally at about that time. Personally, I just forgot this time around because, you know, apparently I'm not all there right at the moment. So yeah, you find out what you're working with right off the bat, CL, and I like to do the space checks first before because most of your main, you don't have the Ice Digger yet, so you can't really do a whole lot on Desolus. Most of your content is going to be on Motavia to start. We got the Alshaline right off the bat again, so that's cool. And then after that, you don't really have to go back into space again until you start doing those checks. So we did the hangar. We're going to talk to Ren now. Plus, then, you know, it's a good chance, especially in Zealand, there's 6 chests and a key check, key item check. So you have a chance for some early gear to make the boss fights just a little bit easier. So it's nice to get these out of the way semi-early. We got a guard sword and the magic lamp. Or was that the... Yeah, magic lamp. Hell yeah. We just got lucky. And a dragon's tear. Okay. We can head to Motavia, where we're going to be doing the bulk of our stuff. We got some decent weapons and armor to start, so that's nice. We got our magic lamp. We got some really, really nice spells to start. I should do this first. The only thing I need to find is a shop that sells the pipes. And then we're set for the seed. Damn it. Palma ring. Palma ring for the android. Oh, right. Yeah, the restreamer. Yeah. So we found the dew shop, so that's good. That'll be good later on. If I don't have a good healing in the seed, and oh, I should probably grab a robe while I'm here. That was my bad. It's all part of concentrating. Here's my guard robe. Oh! I got you. We're good. Do shop? No, I said do shop. There's the dues. We're gonna do the do. Okay, Kaderi is done. Doing the passageway now. Need to find... Aido usually has a really good chance of having like the pipe items. Got a crystal. Reka grind spot. See, yes. If you're the fan of the NMG run, this spot for the randomizer is a really good spot to grind Zol slugs early to get yourself some pretty decent early levels, depending on your starting skills. Since I have Legion and Nagatus right off the bat, I'm actually going to be doing a different grind, which you're going to see shortly. And I will show you what... Oh, there's a lamp shop anyway. We don't have to waste any money. But no escape pipes or telepipes, so that's not fun at all. This is the Aido check. Random encounters are... Or I should say the encounters are vanilla. The monster areas, yeah, they're vanilla to their area, but... How do I explain this? There are certain... and now, Lady Starbird, maybe you can help me with this. Did you enhance the XP rate of some of these enemies? Like, for instance, the Vorpal's giving... The Vorpal's giving, like, 2,000 to 4,000 experience. Is that vanilla, or did you change that? So we got our Vahalki, and we got our Alshleen, so... XP rate has not been changed. Okay, so that is all vanilla. So you can't grind until you get the lamp, that is correct. You either have to find it in a chest, or you have to find it in a shop. The shop that sells it is entirely randomized. I've had to look all over the entire frickin' map to find them before. I found one in Uzo at one point. So you can have like a really hard string of bosses, not be able to level, and then the only thing you can do at that point is try to find the damn lamp. We found our escapipes, so that's good. Yeah, that's good information. Just gonna buy a bunch, because I'm not sure how many, there we go. Everybody's XP curve is 20% of Rika's vanilla curve. Okay. That's good information. It's good to know. So now we're doing the wreckage. Yeah, for sure. So there are certain minor bosses that, like for instance, let's go back to the Dominators and Mile in the last seed. If you run into those Dominators in the wild, they will have the same stats and same XP as the boss location. They kind of share it. So if you run into like Siren, for example, in the boss as a boss in like the Fissure, and you run into him in his native location, he'll have that XP in that, yeah. Okay, so we now have the plate key and the Vahal key. You know what? I don't have seed on my list. I'm not gonna waste the time, even though I can get in there. But we are going to check. I didn't like you anyway, Seth. It probably does have the ice figure. But everybody aside from Seth now can So that's Mile Ranch. Nope, Mile Ranch had the Ice Digger. Woohoo! Ladea, Meow, Ren, Kiran, Climate. Go mode after Mile? Yeah, basically. There's the Alcidian. Actually, I didn't change my... Let's do that now, actually. Oh, you're right. I am in go mode. Holy crap. All right. So that's a thing that happened. I thought I had a Dragon's Tear. It's okay. Maybe. It's definitely a possibility if it's definitely a possibility. We're gonna do that. You've got at least Cymel. That's about it. Silver Crown. Not gonna give you the guard robe. You can forget that. Side circlets, tornado dagger, rune. You can have the guard robe. I guess the guard rod for now. What did I find? Algo ring. Nice. Actually equip Chaz with that. Do I have anybody who knows those? Okay, so you have Highness and... Beautiful. Okay, good. The seed is set, man. Okay, we're doing good right now. We're in good shape. This is starting to get exciting. Technique, Ryuka, I'll go back to Monson. Let's make our way to Termine and then Ladea. Get that check over and done with. Because I don't need to check anywhere else, technically. Hey, Atham! Happy Phantasy Star Friday, dude. Thanks for stopping by. How you doing tonight? How was your week? How's, complete Raycross skip? Yeah, essentially. The only downside to that is missing on the experience. I probably still will go up to Anger to get that experience, because the trip's fairly quick. It's a good chunk of change. Generally, the boss fight's good. Yes, man. Civic Holiday. I've got all of next week off. I've got the next 9 days off. You're gonna be seeing more of this this pretty face here. I'm gonna be streaming a little bit more, playing more games. It's gonna be great. Doing some multi-worlds, doing some more Phantasy Star 4. Come on. Show me something good. Show me something good. Actually, I didn't do the Academy yet. Zio here is actually not bad. Okay, so we are going to give you the crystal, because I know I picked that up recently. You can use vision. You can use blessing. Nobody seems to have barrier yet. So do I have the laser shield? Doesn't look like it. You can use the POW shield. Do you have Sashu? No. Okay, I'll have to figure something else out on the next round. Somebody has to have barrier. Saner's on Rune, yeah, for sure. I'll have to run through that quick too. But we are gonna Pawsey Bolt. Do you have Sashu? Oh my god, no. You don't. Attack. Okay, Legion. Lair. Attack. Saner. I don't... Yeah, I should be fine, but I just don't have any sort of barrier or laser barrier. I'm gonna have to find one. Should be okay. Yeah, exactly. So that's Ladea. Photon Eraser. Jeez. Jeez Louise. I'm gonna check out Aeto's armor shop to see if I can at least find a laser barrier. Oh! See, Hermit, I honestly, man, I can't play this without you. Actually, I did talk to Ren already. We are going to Desalis to do climate, and then we're gonna talk to Meow, and then Curan, I guess. Let's hop in the old Ice Digger. Stop by here quick. Hop in the old Ice Digger again. Set barrier? Then I'm gonna equip him with the Pow Shield. If that's the case, if he's got it, he's getting the Pow Shield. But that means I still have to find a good armor dealer to at least find Reflect or Lacko. Because if I'm not checking anything else after these 3, then I'm probably not going to have good enough armor for PD. Unless I level up to like level 43 or something. Oh, I got misfailed. Moon Slasher. What is this seed, everybody? What is this seed? Yes. Yes, Lady Starbird. I got misfailed. Oh, what am I doing? No, 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 no. Wasting time, wasting time. Nice. There's 2. And there's 3. And this is why we made that macro. It's 100% why we did that. Because sometimes Nagatus just doesn't get them all. So you got the backup explode. Which means I gotta make my, if they got barrier now, I gotta make my buff macro. Greyblade, hewn, ceramic helm. Boo, urns. Okay, what am I at here? Level 27, almost across the board. That's fine to go to Kiran. CL, I hope you're still here and enjoying what you're watching. Atham, you got any plans for a long weekend, bud? Thanks, man. Thanks for the cheer. And kind of scaring me a little bit because that definitely caught me off guard. I was not expecting that. I changed the jump scares to bits because Mara liked to stealth into my stream and pull a jump scare on me almost all the time. And I swear, like, the one time I just about had a friggin' heart attack. So I was like, you know what? I'm changing this to bits. I really appreciate it, though. Thank you. Oh, look at that. I also think that means you're a bits leader. Yeah. I really should figure out how to set those. One of these days. Alright, what boss do you think we're going to run into here? Is it going to be vanilla? Are we going to run into, like, Dark Falls again? Actually, I should be fine. I do need to make my... Oh, yeah, maybe Rappy. Yeah, you got barrier now. Okay, good. Nope. Kira, Blessing. We got Rune, Saner. We got Chaz, Vision. Demi. Probably just pause a bolt. That'll be fine. Nope. Saluz. Not bad. Not bad at all. DF2, yeah. No. No, CL, no. Oh, you do. You do have the badge. Nice. Cool. You earned it, bud. Okay, let's do the thing. Pause the bolts. Rayblade. Legion. Attack. Oh, Tendel. Nice. Yeah, exactly, Lucky. But that also means 23 minutes in, we're pretty much got all our checks done. I guess you can just straight up attack. It's fine. Yeah, this spot, I think, has, like, basically 0 mental, and this boss is all mental, so he's not going to do a lick of damage to me. So he's basically just a giant flamey punching bag. Free experience, I guess. Free fight. Maybe. Like I said, that depends on armor location, and then we gotta grind. Just the sheer amount of time grinding. I also have to double check. It's my cycle one. Oh my god. Seriously? Okay. Wow. Back to Motavia. Oh, we do have the Alcidian. Okay, well, let's go check Gaedo. See what we have for armor. Because I don't have any Dragon's Tears, so we gotta do a little bit of shopping. Aedo's usually the best place to shop because there's like 4 different weapons and armor shops here. Plus, we need to free up a little bit of space. Silver's not bad. I'm actually okay with that for the most part. Don't need that. I might need the Lacko shield. We'll see. Skewer, ceramic sword, graphite shield, knife. Nope, we're keeping that. This is also going to pull the guard rod a little bit closer to the front of my list. So I don't have to keep going. Like, I can make a macro or whatever, but it's also so I don't have to keep going super far over to grab it. There's the guard rod. Perfect. Okay. Let's check our other armor shops, see what we got. Titanium. Plasma fields for sure. Grab a couple of those. Just... Zerk, silver helm, silver suit, silver mantle, silver circlets, which I don't have enough. You need that armor badly. My goodness, I don't have enough money, nor do I have enough I need some Dragon's Tears is what I need. Okay, let's go check out the other armor shop. I might have to do a couple of really fast checks somewhere to see if I can find some Dragon's Tears. Well, there's all my Lacko. I just don't have the money to buy any of it. I should also maybe try to do Rappy. Yeah, if I can find some Dragon's Tears, this won't be as bad, but I don't have the money nor armor to do this, essentially. So I gotta do the really fast checks. I did Mile Malcolm. Maybe I should do the Desolus loop. Another guard rod. Academy is done. I just need Dragon's Tears. Punchy boy. It's not a bad spot to run into him. It's probably gonna hurt a little bit though. Yeah, definitely gonna hurt a little bit. Recover, Ray Blade. Tella, please. Attack. What do I have for... You have Jysar still. Tandle. I didn't heal anybody else. Well, that'll slow him down a little bit. For single attacks, anyway. Okay. Cover. Attack. Jysar. Attack. Jysar. Perfect. Possible attack. Legion. Attack. And Tandle. So get some quick levels. It's not going to take a ton of time. Miracle, that's alright. Color Scarf. We'll equip to Rune. Okay, I'm gonna do the Deathless loop. I gotta get through some of the... I gotta maximize my chances of getting some armor. Otherwise, this is not a viable fight. We're only 32 in. Level 30s. Grinding's not going to take that long. If we can find at least a couple of spots with some Dragon's Tears, then... yeah, we just need to pump up some levels and go. Lacko Helm, not a bad find. I mean, not really. I have the Algo Ring, so... Did I equip you? Yeah. I don't know. The weapons were perfect. The armor, however, not. Yeah, you know what? And that's the other thing, too. If I could find enough money to just buy Lacko, now that I found it. Same thing. I will stop by Anger quick and rip through that boss. It's only about 30 seconds. And again, save myself. It's just easy. Reduced money, yeah. Just the Swift Helm. Yeah, Lacko's stupid expensive, like... As was voted by the people. Yeah, Lacko is, like, really expensive. It's not viable to spend that much money on armor, because I just can't. So I need to... like, I could probably buy 1 or 2 pieces by the end of this, but I just need to find some Dragon's Tears. Pretty sure that was my 3rd... Guard Rod. Not a single Dragon's Tear. That is a problem. "17 minutes off of PB time." which means I have about 10 minutes to get to Dark Force, or Profound Darkness, approximately with a half decent. There's one. Okay, who do I have? Okay, you need armor. You need armor. You don't. You don't. You don't. So Chaz, Demi need armor. Chaz and Demi need armor. Aw, IG, that's really sweet of you. Thank you, man. Yes, then that's right. If I can afford one piece of Lacko gear, the tier should be fine. It's super spicy. I like spicy. I always like spicy. We're level 32. This should bring us to maybe level 33, 34. Get some armor, grind a little bit, go. Maybe we can still salvage this. I did. I got butter chicken the other day. Are sirens in every single part of Kira's got the plasma. Are they in every part of Kiran, or just like certain sections of it? Because I feel that might be a good grind spot. At the entrance. Oh my god, that's going to be an amazing grind spot. Let's go check that out. I'm very curious. Groups of 4 with Nagatus plus like all that experience. That might be more viable than Vorpals. Let's check this out. Yeah, that's a ton. This might just PB right here. Like, look at that. I'm already level 37. Wow. Come on. Hand him over. There we go. Damn. Yeah, this is insane. This XP. Yeah, we just like lucked into having the right. You know what? 39. I'm gonna do this one more siren fight should put us over the edge, and yeah, they just gotta find armor now. We're level... You know what? Screw it. We're here. Yes, this is a very oh, yeah, buddy. Very extreme circumstance, but that's awesome. Like, we're level 45. We're good. We're good. Let's go do this. Holy crap. Okay, we've got 12 minutes. We got to get some armor. We can do it. Ryuka, Aedo, Laco. What do I have for money? Yeah, I have enough. Laco's in the back. We'll get Demi some guard. Laco mail. You don't have enough. Sell that now. Sell that. Sell that. Buy that. Equip Demi with that. Technique, Chaz, Ryuka, Kaderi. Come on, come on, come on, come on. 10 minutes. Okay. We've got some armor, we've got the weapons, we've got the skills, the techniques, we've got the guard rods. Can we beat PD in just under 10 minutes at level 45? I mean, 45 is a pretty high level to be fighting PD. I don't think we're really going to have any issues with her. The only thing that's going to possibly get in the way is the time sink of the constant cancelings. But I got shift, so PD1 I can constantly buff and get all my attacks ready to go, and then I can just rip through this. Let's do this. All right. Let's get my timer somewhere where I can click on it easy. Oh, all right, we can do this. Time is ticking. Let's go. He's got the POW shield, so his barrier should be pretty decent. Thanks, Lynn. Appreciate it. Thanks for the good luck. Oh, yeah. Okay, we're gonna Posy Bolt. You are gonna Ray Blade. You are going to Gyrez. You are going to attack. And you are gonna start shifting people, I think, if you have it. Yeah, I knew you did. Shift Chaz. It's okay. Ship Seth. Shift yourself. Perfect. I don't even know what I selected there. I was trying to go back, but I hit the wrong button. Okay. At least it did a little bit of damage. Anoraxia too? Okay. I've got some miracles in there somewhere. Somebody's got them anyway. Got a few. Okay. Just under 7, or just over 7 minutes, and we've got 2 fights to go. It is going to be close. That's for sure. Does anybody have explodey hands? No. Yes, absolutely. Especially with that shifted vision Chaz with Elcidian. Another gate is an ouch. You can Jaisar. You have no Legion, but you do have Candle. But he's also shifted and has the... I can start straight up attacking with Rune if need be. He's probably... His damage output's going to be pretty crazy. Okay. 5 minutes, 40 seconds. Let's do this. Legion, attack. Okay, what's Magid look like? Not terrible. You can recover, attack. You can Jaisar, attack, and attack. Yeah, that should be okay. I get again. I might need to... Oh, no, I guess not. I was going to say I might need to supplement with another guard rod, but I think actually I should be okay here. 211. Yeah, no, we're good. Jairez will... Jaisar will do. And you might need to Ataraxia next round, though, just to get her... Recover, attack, Jaisar, attack, and we're going to Ataraxia this one. Just to get her some TP back. But we've got a routine down. As long as there's no canceling, we have a routine. We can just flip through constant without much thinking. Oh, there's our first one. Okay, well, there goes that idea. Our damage output is now a little lower. Because I'm not reshifting, so... Cover, attack, Jaisar, attack, attack. I think that should still be okay. Chaz took a bit of a beating on that one. Yeah, I don't like Chaz's HP. We're gonna double... We're gonna guard rock... Miracle here. Something about that canceling. That'll be fine. Cover, attack, Jaisar, attack, attack. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Perfect. Thank you. Possible. Attack. Jairez Chaz. Attack, attack. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, that lack of, like, straight output damage. Good. Attack, attack, Jairez, attack, attack. Went from like the 400s down to like the 300s. I'm okay with this. Cover, attack. You can Legion, attack. I don't know if Tandle will do more. Not really. Rune. Possible to attack. Gyres. Rune. Attack. Attack. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Go down. Go down. Go down. Evil Eye, thank you. Full damage round. PB 5118. Let's go. You all just witnessed some history here. I earned that water. Oh. We did it. Thanks for the... Oh, more cheers. Thank you so much for the PB. Or for the... Yeah, thanks for hanging out for the PB. Thanks for the cheers. Thanks for the GGs. What a run. Oh my goodness. What kind of seed was that, though? Like, go mode in literally less than 10 minutes. Yeah, we had a little bit of mistakes with routing. We did have to do a little bit of hunting after the fact to get some armor, but like... Wow, that grind spot, though. Yeah, literally one item. How about that grind spot? Unfrickin' real. I was about to go to, like... Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. There you go. One key item got at the ranch. It's just, if it weren't for having to hunt for the armor, and I'm very, very happy I decided to stop at Anger for that really quick bit of experience, because then I would never have known that the sirens were just an easy target. Okay. Wow. Okay, let's edit this. So we went from 52 to 5118. There. Save that. Now we have our new PB set. Technically, okay. I want to see something. Actually, regarding that late timer, let's check that, because I did stop and wait 10 seconds. So let's see. So no. Reboot core. Start. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10 to the chest. So yeah, 10 seconds to the chest. Give or take 1 second. So I stopped at the chest until it hit 10, and then I started the timer. So still counts. In my opinion, that still counts. We're good. You know, give or take that 30 to 45 milliseconds roughly. But yeah. Unreal. Just unreal. That was exciting. And bits! And bits! Thank you so much again. 9:18. I don't have to work. I've got all night. What, let's let the viewers pick. What do you want to see as a seed? What do you think we should, try next? I'm open to suggestion. I just have to take a, I don't know, 1 minute break. I'll be right back and throw some ideas at me. I'm back. So what did we figure out? What are we thinking? Rune, Raja, Kira, Han, Seth. Interesting. Harder bosses, less money. Team Squishy. You just want to see this fail, don't you? Okay, let's get rid of that. I still have to run the weekly at some point. Yeah, we could do Nightmare Fuel. I think that's what we'll call it. So what do we got here? Rune, Raja, Kira, on. Ugh, Seth. Okay. Harder bosses. Increase boss stats. No insta-kill. Harder bosses, less money. Lower cell. No lamp and no insta-kill? Wow. Okay. We're, Team insta-kill. Okay. File randomized. We'll reset that. Nightmare Seed. Unclick those. It's fun to watch ultra hard mode. Yeah, this is gonna be ultra hard mode for sure. Like 100%. That out of the way for now. Objectives. Kiran. Plate. Fahal strength. Fahal strength. Rappy, Payada, Rune, Esper. Rappy, Payada. Fahal strength. Gonna have to. Let's run through that one more time because my memory is very short. Kiran, plate, Vahal. So we need the Vahal key. Strength. Plate, Vahal. Strength. Rappy. Payada. Esper. So we need the... And talk to Rune and Esper Mansion. Talk to Rune. Esper Mansion. Okay. Shoot. That's did not mean to do that. There we go. Okay, so we need plate key, Vahal key, and the ice digger. So two keys and an ice digger. And a Legion, that's a nice start. Brayuka, that's a nice start. Tandle, beautiful. So I think we can set Kira's Tandle, Rune's Legion, for when we find the... And I only need escape pipes. We don't have them here, so we're definitely not going into the cellar at the moment. I'm going to stay far away from that cellar as possible. At least until we can... not so much fading Tano as I will come back later because I've already been there now. All I have to do is run the cellar. I just don't have an escape pipe or any means of escape to... I don't want to walk of shame the cellar, so it's... We're just definitely gonna wait. Come back later. Still no... So we got a crystal. Okay. What kind of fun do we get into here? Dark Riders with no insta-kill. That is not going to be a fun fight. Not gonna be a fun fight at all. Lacquer Rod and Fire Staff. Not off to a good start. We don't have a lamp. We don't have an escape pipe. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Check Kaderi. This is a seed where I feel like I'm gonna probably check a lot, if not all, of my free checks right off the bat to get as much of an advantage as possible. And also try to find the lamp and escape pipes. There's... Oh. They're kind of expensive. Raja has what? 27. So I guess we're gonna go Kira, Seth, Han, Rune, and Raja. Here we go. Okay. So we got a Psy Robe and a Slacko Circlet to start for armor. There's the lamp. Okay, so we found the lamp. We're good. We got that at least. Thunder. Okay, so we're not too worried about that. Okay. So we got Gear and Tano. And we've got Magic Lamp, Middle, Item Shop, and Aido. We have our choice of Dream Rod or Fire Staff. Got a new Slasher. I'm okay with mid-game weapons. Something. Lacko Circlet, nice. I know a few people who could use that. Lacko Slasher, nice. There we go. Raja, Ryuka to Kaderi. We're gonna go fly to space, do our space checks. Take off to Zealand first. Hopefully we'll get enough money for the Magic Lap. 7,000, not a bad start. Oh yeah, we've got Magic Lamp money now. And a melee dagger. It's alright, it's a good start. Go to Desolus. Check out the hangar. Talked to Rune already. Get out of the way, NPC. Yeah, we got a bunch of Lacko shields now, so even if we didn't have, even with the lower sell price, even if we didn't have the money chests, I think that'll fetch enough money. So I've already got a macro for grinding set up for Vorpals, so I can go do that. Got a Dragon's Tea already. I've got about 3 people with robes, so I think that's where we're going to start with the Dragon's Tears. We're going to go to Rycross. Check out Silence. Swap some gear. We'll go sell some stuff, swap some gear, buy the lamp, we'll go grind. And then we will start out in... obviously Payata. Mile... I don't know. Two Dragon's Tears and a Mage Dagger. Have any keys? Okay, back to Matavia. Already been to Molcom. Should check out Raja, Ryuka to... Actually, I should heal. Sneak, Raja, Ryuka, Tuedo. Alright, let's do the shop things. I think Krupp had the escape pipes. Okay, Kira, you want your Moon Slasher. $72, $83. You want that. Psy Crown. Psy Robe. Seth. Melee Dagger. Echo Shield and Mage Dagger. Give you that for now. That's it. On can have that. You can have a laser. Titanium Dagger. Rune. Lacko. Dreamrod. Raja. Fire Staff. No. Don't sell that. You are not allowed. Magic Lamp is only 9,000? Okay. Alright. Cool. Raja to Anaya. Good. I think I just found more Raikas, so that's good. Hainas, excellent. We don't have to stop and get those. We're level 12. We're gonna do this again. Perfect. Well, this is just good luck. I was gonna say, let's see if the string can continue. I think I've got one more. Yeah. And even better. Okay. I feel like we have a decent start now. Level 20, let's do this. Okay, Seth, do you have Barrier? No. Do you have Sashu? Who is Sashu? You do. Okay, so we've got that. Deban, anybody? You have Saner, so that's good. Han, do you have Deban? Yes. Okay, perfect. Anyone have Vision? Vision, anybody? Or... no. Which is fine. Not terrible. I guess you can Tandle, and you can Flare. Now, it's fine, okay. We got the meat and potatoes. Oh, wait. I have a couple of Dragon's Tears. Might as well get some robes. Guard robe for somebody up front, and guard robe for Rune, probably. There we go. Okay. I think we are more or less set now. Let's go find this ice digger. I can rip back to Tano quick. Do that check after I do this. Extra armor, never a bad thing. Safety escape pipe, not a bad thing. Alright, we got Geordie LaForge. Good stuff. You got Ataraxia. That's cool. Arrows, Saner, Sashu. Sure, you can use that. Saint Fire. Blessing, Miracle. And Miracle on Raja. This actually should really be not that bad. If I could get a couple of Magids going... Think about that for a second. Hey! No one's stupid. What's happening, man? Thanks for lurking. Lurk while you work? I'm okay with that. Have fun at work, dude. Hope your day is going excellent. Always nice to see you here. So we got the arrow prism, so that's not always what you want to see. I guess we can go do Pyata quick. Since it's on our list anyway. And I can head towards... Well, I guess we could do Mile. Then head towards... I guess we could do Tano real quick after Mile. Lacko Rod? Yes, please. We're gonna do that. Found a magic lamp. Leviathan, might as well just... We've got good enough weapons, we can just bonk this thing to death. Snow Crown, not exactly what I was hoping for. Level 21 should be fine with per mile. Or not. I guess we can always come back. shouldn't take the time to check these, but just can't help myself. I mean, that was worth it. Guard Rod, also worth it. Not so much. Doing Tano now. Come on, more Lacko stuffs. More Lacko. Or guard. Could use Plate Key or Ice Digger. Guard Rod. We're gonna go to Krupp. Guess we can see if something non-ridiculous is here. Hope for the best. I can't insta-kill it, which sucks, but maybe it won't be like 3 Darksabers. Is this even randomized? Yeah, this should be fine. Well, we got a torch. That's not awesome. Okay, that's done. Guess we can try Ladea first. You know what? I want to give these guys another shot. Got a couple more levels. Maybe we'll be okay. Nope. Maybe not. Man, those things hurt a lot. Holy mackerel. Just such a bad find there. Who do we got? Punchy Boy. And Han's dead. Not awesome. Okay. Yeah. Can we not all die instantly, please? Let's see who's that Rappy. Oh my god. Team Squishy with, like, increased boss stats. So it's just... We all knew this was not going to be a fun seed regardless. This I like. Okay. Then... I don't know. I like Sashu better. Crystal... Shift yourself, I guess. Sashu and Saner. Fun to watch. Not fun to play. But this should not be a bad spot for Zio. Like, this really shouldn't be terrible. You've got Nassar. Nice. And okay, cool. Should be, yeah, exactly. This shouldn't be a big deal here. It's a very high strength, low mental spot. The only thing that could be bad is his Black Wave. But everything else should be nothing. Peanuts. Ah. Okay, what do we got for equipment? You are good. You are good. You could use something. You are good, and you could use something. Okay, well... Let's go to Aido. See if we can find some better armor. So we need a suit and we need a robe. Probably not in the Psy variety. No, reflect shield. But you do have a silver circlet, so there's that. I mean, I guess I'll get Psy if I need to, but... Oh my god, graphite. Shoot. Yeah, I guess for the time being, I'll just get a Psy suit and a Psy robe. And then, just to get them going for now. Couple guard rods. Okay, well, whatever. On Ryuka, back to Kaderi. We're level 27. We got slightly better gear. Scribble on the walls. Yeah, exactly. If we can't beat this boss, maybe that's what we'll end up doing, is just scribble on the walls for a bit. Okay, just don't do that other thing. Okay, we're good. Okay, we're off to an alright start. Tandle... Oh, Vision. Legion... Provision. I think we might be okay in Mile now. Actually, no. You do that. You do that thing. You do that thing. You can do that thing. And then you continue to do your thing. You can also do that. Synth. But I thought they were robots. Unholy bio. It matters not. Graphite rope. All that for a freaking graphite rope. Come on. Great. Next stop, Kiran. I'm not gonna go back to Lidea for a little bit, I think. If I can... If something decent here... Might need to, though. Running out of places to go. Too low level for Rycross. Especially with Team Squishy over here. Yeah, that's not gonna happen anytime soon, unfortunately. Soldiers is a little bit... If I'm having this much trouble with, like, Lidea and Mile, Soldiers is just a little bit out of my reach. And I thought grinding Vorpals to, like, level 20 was gonna be my key to success, but apparently not. I forgot to save. And we have DF2. We are so screwed. So screwed. Not Kira, come on. Ah, how'd you turn Rune? Bye, Seth. I'm okay with that. Bye, Kira. Stop doing that. Bye, Raja. Yay. This is gonna hurt. This is somewhat manageable. Kiran should actually be not, yeah. Not a problem. We got the algo ring. Not at all what I was looking for. Silver circlet, rune, lacko, you, Sai. You can have the algo. Okay. Yeah, regen. Yeah, that's super helpful. Very, very, very helpful. Okay, well, let's go to Ledea. Not a single... I think I actually got the torch, but other than that, not a single key item. I'll go... Or no, it wasn't a torch, it was the arrow prism. And the torch. Okay, so we got both. Must have missed it. Well, let's go to Ledea. Might as well finish it off. Oops. Good thing we've already PB'd today. Because this is definitely going to take a little bit. Holy shoot. That hurts. That's everybody that can revive. On to ban. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Manageable now. We're okay here. Okay, well, handle, vision, you can Nasar, you can Legion. Guess in the meantime, you've got the regen. Okay. So in the meantime, you can corrosion. It's all good. Oh yeah, that's not gonna work. Vision, nope. Strip attack, I guess. Nathu, Legion. Jaloon, sure. Bring his attack down if we can. Nice. Come on, healer. Should give Han the color scarf. Because that actually scares me a little bit. Not even a level. A dragon's tier. Okay, well there's that. You've got guard, silver, Psy, guard, and Psy. Okay, well Han needs guard, and if I gotta head to Rycross anyway, definitely not doing soldiers. That's pretty much it. Rycross is my next destination. So I'll stop off at Desolate, grab a guard suit, and then I will head over to Rycross to Strength Tower. Man alive. This is a tough seed. Really tough seed. Because I bet you know what? It's going to end up being something stupid, like both of my keys are going to be in soldiers or something dumb like that. And then it's going to be like rephase and soldiers hiding both keys and... There is Air Castle too. That is always a possibility. Absolutely a possibility. Nothing's saying it can't be there. Two checks in our castle, but I just worry about what boss is going to be there. It's a pretty tough location. At least on Rycross, you have like a, you know, half decent chance of the boss being something good in this location. Like this. Bye, Seth. No, you can Tandle. You can Naysar. You can Legion, and you can just regen. Now that I have it. That's fine. Bye, Rune. Bye. Oh, no. Yeah, I know. I knew he had it. Oh, come on. I knew he had it, but it was just getting scary there for a second. Come on, there goes one. Endel, Nisar. You can Legion, and you can regen Seth. Okay, good. Now it's not so much of an issue. Strength. Handle, attack, Nasar, Legion, same fire. Oh, come on, Seth. Stay alive. No. Holy crap. What is even happening here? This is awful. Okay. Come on. No. Well, we're at a regen. She's dead. I don't have a soul do. So let's actually Reaver. And then Miracle. No, it doesn't matter. She's dead now. Well, we found Alshleen. So depending on what is in... Does anybody have? Okay, well I guess we got a... Good thing we found an escape pipe now, didn't we? Man. See what unholy disaster. I feel with the harder boss stats, I mean, party aside, it puts more emphasis on combat strategy. Like, you really got to be in, like, right on the technicals of the game to squeeze every last drop out of your party. Really? Really? Okay. Like, I mean, what one trick pony and all, but I mean, you would think that. Miracle. I guess Vision. Astral. Legion. I don't know what... Yeah, Nathu. Astral, Legion... You can Jysar. Well, I got Nassar as well. A couple of Jysars, some guard rods. Like, I probably not going to be too hurting on the healing department for this fight. I just won't be able to deal, like, a ton of damage. You know what? Screw it. You're going to handle. You're just going to Nassar. Do you have Anoraxia? You have the Anoraxia. That's not good. Legion. 2. He does. Okay. I just saw that. I was flipping through there. This actually shouldn't be that bad. That means Soldiers is mostly doable now, because unless DF2 is in Soldiers, it shouldn't be that bad. We might get lucky. Okay, Han's got one more Nassar, and I have to Anorexia next turn. You have 2 or Lashik, yeah. Yeah, that would be a problem. Got him. Diesel ring. Well, we can do Zima, so I guess I'll do Zima first. Since that's a key item, and I'm probably going to be more inclined to follow the key items. So we'll do that first. Follow the key items everywhere except for maybe Air Castle. because you know what? Screw Air Castle. Alright, everybody, you're no longer stone. Let me in. Alright, what item are we gonna find here? Ice Digger. There's our Ice Digger. That means I can do... Well, okay, so I've already done Strength. Esper Mansion. Yeah, I'm gonna completely fade soldiers. We're going straight to Desolus to do all the free checks. Just makes the most sense. So what we need now are keys. 2 keys, please. Stardew I'll take. Take a Dragon's Tier 2. Like, just one more. While I'm here, I can get Seth his guard. And he can stop being so squishy. Roll your own squishy Nightmare Seed? Yeah, well... You picked this. So, Miss Valley... Han, Ryuka, Zosa... Technically true. Yeah, well, she said no insta-kill, but Lamp is a kind of an offset, but I decided to opt for no insta-kill and no lap. Luckily, lap was in a good spot, so we didn't have to worry too much about it. Nothing good there. We lucked out a little bit. Lamp was in a decent spot, as well as not a lot of money, and we ended up finding one shortly after anyway, so even if it was unobtainable, again, we would have found one, so... Lamp was just basically a non-issue in this seed for the most part. No insta-kill, however. has not played that big of a part because I don't really have any insta-kill techniques anyway. So that was kind of a... It is what it is. Grinding, however, was beautiful in the sea just because of the starting tech. That was force of habit, I guess. There's my Dragon's Tear, so at least I have that now. I can get... I think everybody else has Guard. Seth does not. Guard Robe. Psy Robe. Ooh. Crap, who needs it more? I mean, maybe I'll get lucky and find something. I mean, I have the torch. There's a Psycho Wand. No, wait a minute. You can have that. Rune, you need the Psycho Wand. You're casting Sashu. This will help your mental. Which reminds me... Got the Algo. Okay, I want Han have the color scarf. You can have this. There we go. Also not what I wanted to do. There we go. Okay, so we're getting set for gear. I just have to decide who's more important. Raja at the moment is more important than Seth. Seth is a damage dealer, where Raja is my regener. So he'll need all the help he can get. So we definitely did Esper Mansion. Doing weapons now. Guess I could do Climate on the way back. We did Zima. Did find the Zima, or Diesel Ring. Trimate! Yeah, we'll go do Climate. Might as well. Because who knows? That's right. Use Ace moves on her. It's gonna work out really well for you. Skill Vortex has been mastered. One can argue that was probably useless. So we still have Plate and Vahal. Pretty easy, quick spots for the most part. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, these guys are gonna vol all over the place. These are gonna vol everything. Yep. Thank you. Oh, yeah, we're not doing that. That was a stupid location for that fight. Lacko Crown, sure. I don't think it's gonna do me any good here. Because I think, yeah, you've already got one. Okay. Okay, well. Hi ho, it's off to soldiers we go. I'd rather go there because it's a quicker walk. There's a good chance the boss isn't that bad. And there's 2 key items there. So, that being said, let's give it a shot. We got nice-ish. Okay, Tandle, Vision, Astral. Well, you're gonna have to Legend. You're gonna have to. You have Miracle? You do have a good Miracle. Yeah, definitely not the worst boss for here. Goodbye, Raja. he got outturned. I forgot. I gave him the color scarf. Yeah, Raj is dead again. Okay, well, I guess we can do it the other way. I really can't. Come on, Rune. Outturn him. Not gonna happen. Although, I like that that happened. Nasar and Legend. Nathu. Okay, I think we found a rhythm. Interact seal one more time. It's fine. There we go. Should be good for a little bit anyway. Nope. Sar, Legion, Nathu. Got him. There's that dragon's tear, so there's that. Still no key though. Back to Desless we go. Found the Alcidian. Means anger is in business. So that means we can go get your guard suit for Seth. Go to right cross, do anger. Hope that a key is there. Go do that. Hope the other key is there. Go do that, and then end game. That's the hope anyway. Probably not going to work out that way. We're probably going to be forced to go to Air Castle or Garbage. It's probably where we're going to have to go, but... Oh, it's Osa. Tyler. There we go. Off to right cross. Right cross. I guess if need be, Air Castle would be the next logical... Oh, I have the Cycle Wand. I could do Nervous, too. I guess the next logical step would be to do Air Castle while I'm here, because I never have to come here again. We're gonna fade Air Castle, and we're gonna do Nervous if this doesn't pan out. Reflect Robe. Don't need it. Don't know why I checked it. Sweet. Ow. Okay. Nice. Goodbye, attack power. You're a bunch of Chazzes now with all your whiffing. Palmerang. Still not what we wanted. But I'll take it. Oh, man. Not a nice seed at all. Just not nice. It doesn't play well with others. It talks back. It's rude. It hides all my toys. Wonder if the triplets are going to be here. I haven't seen them yet. I think we'll be okay to just hammer him, because he only has 1,500 hit points. We're pretty high level. 50... 400-ish. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, 13, 14, 15. Oh, crap. Nope. Not that one. So, Chaz... Nice. Chaz is not useless per se. He's a good attacker. He does decent damage. He's well-rounded. But for some reason, he just whiffs a lot. His defense, I don't know. He seems to die a lot. He's not bad, though. Take the Nate Sar. Definitely use you to fight. You to heal. Man, does he miss a lot, though. Holy mackerel. I mean, depending on the party. Like, if you've got, a good, like, Vision and Saner caster, Chaz with an Alcidian can just pack a wallop, eh? Like, he's good in most situations. But, vanilla, though, yeah, like, it just... Vanilla, yeah, he just can't hit. What? Oh my god, I'm not paying attention to half of what's going on. Tell I'm getting tired. I keep just casting Vision over and over again. It's not doing anything, just because I keep forgetting to change it. Attack. You know what? You can just heal. It's fine. So just lazing about now, eh? Nice. So my central air decided to... It's like 11 months old, and it decided to just outright die today. Let it sit for an hour, turned it back on. It ran for maybe another hour, and it's dead again. So this is... of course, it's a long weekend, and it's really hot, so it's not going to be a fun weekend. Not too thrilled right at the moment. Well, absolutely. Making money is greater than not making money. Yeah, not good. Oh my god. So it's not here. Okay. Let's go to Nervous. Well, like I said, it's a long weekend, so there's gonna be no one open. Nobody out for service calls. My wife's brother is an HVAC tech, and he said he can come down. He can come down Sunday and take a look. Whether he actually has parts or not, I don't know. So if I can't get it going for tomorrow, it's like gonna be like 35 degrees tomorrow. It's gonna be bad. Yeah, for sure. Whether, like I said, whether it can actually fix it or not is definitely going to be the question, but... He's pretty sure the capacitor's worn out already. Hoping he has a spare. Because it's not a big job. Like, I've seen capacitors and AC units go before, and as long as you have the part, it's a pretty easy, quick fix. And he is an HVAC tech, and he has a bunch of AC units lying around, so chances of having a spare capacitor would probably be okay. Well, that too, right? Exactly. It's just crappy for an 11-month-old unit. Which reminds me, actually. Hey, it's King Rappy. One sec. I'm gonna open up the door. Bit hot. Turn up the fan a little bit. Some airflow in here. Alright, King Rappy. The Lord of Terrors themselves. No, I didn't mean to do that. Handle the bird. Astral. Legion. Roshan. Yeah, he, it's only gonna be like 15 tonight, so I'm gonna just crank all the windows open. Which actually I should probably do that now. It's only 20. It's actually really cool out. I should open all my windows, get it as cold as possible in the house overnight. Shut all the windows, blinds, try to run the AC, struggle it for as long as I can. And hope for the best. And that's how we'll get through tomorrow. Come on, key. Plate key. That's what we were looking for. Very nice. Let's do the plate thing. Now, with any luck, the Vahal key is going to be in the plate system. Then we have successfully faded Garbage Tower. But going back to what you were saying about ALTTP, absolutely. Like I said, I am off work now for 9 days. I've got plenty of time. So you just name the time or date, and we'll make this movie happen. I think we're gonna be doing that multi-world tomorrow, so I'm in on that. So, no. Unfortunately, it's not there. Ah, work. Well, I don't want to do garbage. So, I am going to end this here because I'm also getting very, very tired. Let's see if anybody around. Ooh, I know. We're gonna give my brother a raid. My brother's streaming right now. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Thanks for enjoying my PBs. Looks like he's playing Escape from Tarkov, so we're gonna go pop in and say hello. Thanks for stopping by and have a good night.